So, I got to the finale of the Great British Bake Off. It was Italian week, so I planned to make the best damn pizza I could. But I never expected it to go so wrong. Even in my worst tortilla. All went fine until that damn oven burned my pizza to the crisp, got left out, got shaved. But what hurt the most, I made a fool out of myself on national television for confusing the Great British Bake Off with the Great Guitar Build-Off. But I always knew that burnt pizza bread is the superior tone wood out there. It's the secret all guitar making forums try to hide by pretending it's maple, it's alder, it's even pine. I'm here to tell you the truth, darn it! Welcome back to another season of the Great Guitar Build-Off. I know the intro's been a bit spooky and dramatic, but that's really what happened. I participated instead of the Great Guitar Build-Off in the Great British Bake Off, but the mess is still here and we're gonna use that messed up pizza on our guitar build. I know, a bit of a weird concept, but there's some advantages to using burnt pizza as a guitar top. Mainly tone, isn't that right?
Heck yes.
Exactly. So first of all, I'm gonna start off with the guitar neck and the guitar body. And after this mess has been completed, we're gonna start with how I actually got to the burnt pizza part. So, let's start with the body. Quickly a bit more about the build. I'm actually gonna use this template, kind of Struttenberg-ish inspired. It's gonna have a bit more bevels and actually headstock, a leg up to the Struttenberg. I'm also going to use a Floyd Rose, a special edition Floyd Rose. You're gonna see it later. Pretty cool looking thing. But for the guitar itself, I'm going to use ebony and ash, a whole lot of ash even for the neck. I know I kind of feel like a heretic for using ash for a neck because I've never seen it before. But if it's good enough to be used in a baseball bat and handles, it should be good enough for a guitar build, especially for a neck. But anyways, I'm using the same wood species because I want to do something special at the end. And I kind of want it to match, the body with the neck of the guitar. So, let's get to it. Finally, everything has been planed down. We have our neck, we have our new body. Let's just say for plot-related reasons, because I don't want to spoil the final episode of the Great Guitar Build-Off. Let's just say this good, this too much. That's like the only thing I can say without spoiling anything. Plus, this one smells like onions. So we choose this one. So let's start gluing, and then we're gonna start make the burnt pizza. So, that's gonna be great. A hot damn! Pull out some big boy clamps now. For a tiny glue up, you need the biggest clamps possible. They stretch from one end of the table to another. So why did I choose these over anything else? Well, I got a good squeeze out of them. I'm gonna put a bar in here. It allows me to keep everything nice and level, so I can get bodies like this. Because butt like this kind of not useful. Plus, a sharp point here, and it can cut you. Not good. So, let's get the glue in already.
It has to use a wrench to squeeze your woodworking things together. Not so often, I presume. You should get a good joint. Yeah, that's the sound of a good drum.
Next up, neck. While this is drying, we can jump into the past to see how I made the burnt pizza, and hopefully there is no snakes in my goddamn pizza. So, to the past. That's wood. I said the past, damn it. Did somebody say colored clay? Eh. So why am I using all of these? Colors? Well, because they match perfectly or close enough-ish with my guitar parts, like the flowed rose. Look at it, so much burnt chrome. Or with my Lance pickups, also burnt chrome, just look at it. And kind of with the rest of the parts, so you get the theme. And I'm also using metallic gold, just to spice things up. Gonna add a glam shot because it's probably not visible enough, all the glitter in here. So next thing is to smush all of these clay together so we get a nice pattern, hopefully. So let's get to smooshing. First thing I'm gonna use is baking paper. I'm gonna use it just so it doesn't stick to the table and onto my rolling pin. Then second of all, I'm gonna combine the colors in this way, like the mint blue with the Pacific blue, the apple green with the sunflower yellow, and with the gold, and plum with purple. So I get a kind of gradient between two colors, I guess. That's kind of the idea for now. So we're gonna make snakes of two colors combined, and then we're gonna combine all those three snakes into one giant snake. That's kind of spooky, but let's get to smooshing. Smooshing to get... Wait, am I like the only one following the rules that the grade build-off kind of set for the scratch build? Take the raw material, this is kind of raw, still need to bake it, smush it together, which I'm kind of also doing, so you know, some food for thoughts, I guess. Now I'm gonna add a bit of twist, cut it in half, and smush it some more. And then flatten it out, so let's go. And finally, after about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of squishing it, punching it, rolling it, we're ready for the next step. The clay is at appropriate size, the template fits. Now I just need to get a more consistent thickness of the clay, so I'm going to go to the press and squish it down some more to get a consistent thickness. After that, it's basically ready for baking, because, you know, it's still a clay, so it's soft clay. Need to bake it, and after that we're ready to actually put it on the body. But don't you worry, it's not gonna have a look like this, so don't get too attached to this look, because after this clay has been glued to the body, I'm gonna actually mill it down a bit, like about millimeter, 2 millimeters, to reveal the insides of this clay. So let's hope it's a good pattern. If not, you're responsible for the bad pattern, because you didn't cross your fingers. Welcome back to the future, dear traveler. We have baked our burned pizza guitar top. Beforehand we cut away all the unnecessary material because we can use it for, I don't know, head veneer, maybe covers, I'm not sure about that one yet. Or we can use it to make happy faces. Or shocked faces. Next step, cutting out the body shape out of the body blank. On a bandsaw, this time with a narrow blade. Huh? Improvements. Yeah. And the body has been cut to the rough shape. Now we need a router table to actually get it to the exact shape of the template, so it's gonna look nice and smooth. But there's a problem. We need a router table. Can you help me find a router table? Seriously, where is my routing table? Isn't it here? Damn it! Damn, it's not here. Here? Oh, where else could it be? Router table? Damn it!
Hiya. Sleepy potato.
Router table?
Ooh, berries. Berry blue, good for you.
Router table?
God damn it, where is it? Where is it? Sir! Sir, do you know where my router table is?
No, mai sotto il tuo
Damn it.
maledetto
Where's the goddamn router table? Woo! Berry red. You're a hot dog head. I like it. Even tastes like hot dog. Router table? Damn it. Router table. Ooh, router table, router. Where's my goddamn router table?
And now that the body has been routed out to the proper shape using the template, we're ready to glue on that top using contact glue and some luck and hope and appreciation and a nappy little doggo. Yeah, she's just napping, so let's get to gluing. And the neck has been topped off with a Cosby cookie. But this is gonna be it for today's episode of the Iris build for the Great Guitar Build-Off. I would like to thank you for joining me. I also would like to thank our patron in Boris for helping us on Patreon. So without further ado, thank you for joining me and good night.